I'm Sandi. I'm Sandi Masori from Market with Balloons, Balloon Utopia, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a spiral topiary balloon centerpiece. This design, I use it all the time. It's one of my favorite designs. It's air-filled, it's very versatile, it's long-lasting, and it's a lot of fun. The original design was shown to me by the late Lindy Bell, an amazing balloon artist. She taught at a lot of the conventions. And there's so much that you can do with it if you add embellishments to it. So today I'm doing it for a bar mitzvah, and so we want to make it kind of a little bit funky fun. All right, so what we have here is we have 3 topiary balls, and in another video I showed you how to make those topiary balls, so just search my channel for that. We have 3 topiary balls in 3 different sizes. So this one is using balloons that are about 4 inches each, and there's 12 of them. This one is using balloons that are about probably 3 inches each or so, and this one is using balloons that are about 2 inches each. It's not so important how big each balloon is. What is important is that all of the balloons in this cluster are the same size, and all of the balloons in this cluster are the same size, and that we have 3 different sizes. So you can, play with those sizes and the proportions as you see fit. Anyhow, to make this, the first one, let's see, which is my small guy. This is my small guy. So to start with, I'm just going to put the top one on, just because it's the easiest one to put on. So all we're going to do is just kind of attach it to the top, and then I'm going to bring this back here so you can see it, and then just kind of twist some of the balloons around each other so it kind of forms a nice little seal and connects on. The middle one's the last one that we're going to do. So now we're going to do the bottom one. So at this point, if you want to pan down a little bit, my cameraman extraordinaire. Okay, so the bottom one, you see here how it's made, and I wrapped some ribbon around this. This particular one, we're actually using copper coiling that you can get at Home Depot. It's not cheap, I will tell you that, but very effective. And then to make it a little bit more decorative, I crisscrossed some sparkly ribbon around it to make it look nice. Okay, so here's my big guy. So, and also, to make sure that the ends don't hurt the balloons, I've got a little bit of electrical tape. And so we want to hide that piece right there where it's ugly. So we're going to find the part of the spiral where it's kind of just coming over the end of it. And we're just going to, like we did before, just kind of put it down around there, and then kind of twist some of the balloons around each other, just to make it sit. Okay, so now, can you see all this? Yeah, okay. So now that we did our bottom, you see it's a little bit wobbly. You can just kind of adjust it till you get the balance. It's just a matter of, kind of where it's hanging, and sometimes you just have to play with it a little bit. So now that we've done the top and the bottom, now we're going to do the middle one, because now we can kind of see where that middle one's going to look good. And for this one, I think I'm going to put it right about here. A lot of times if I have more coils, then I like to put it so that, maybe there's 2 on one side and then 1 over here. But this one I don't have enough coiling, and if I put it right here, it would just be too close. It just wouldn't look nice. So I think it's going to look nicest right about there. Okay, excuse me while I go off camera as I get it. So here we go. I'm just going to put it on like this. Okay, now like I said, this particular design we're doing for bar mitzvah, so we want it a little bit funky, so I've got some 160s that I'm going to twist into it. Excuse me while I go off camera to get them. So what I have here is I think I'm just going to put in 2. I have 2 160s that I've fully inflated. Those are the skinniest long skinny balloons. And I'm just going to fold them in half. 1 and 2. I'm kind of making an X with them and twisting them together, and I like to kind of crisscross them around to lock them together. And then I'm just going to put them in the top for this one. And this might get actually quite tall, so I'm going to bring this down. It's okay, we only need the top part for right now. Do we still have the top? Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap these into this ball, kind of just like this. And you see that I use all of my body parts on occasion. And I'm just going to kind of wrap them and place them. And I could just leave it like that, but for this one I don't want to. I kind of want to make it a little bit curly. So what I'm doing, I left these balloons just slightly soft, And so you see I'm just kind of curling it, and I'm just going to put a little bit of shape into it for some attitude. And then I can kind of flip them around so that they're just kind of going every which way. And sometimes I'll do 4s. Sorry for the squeaking. Sometimes I'll do 4, sometimes I'll do 6. It just kind of depends the look that I'm going for. For this one, it's a pretty small venue, so I think that 4 is going to be more than enough. And as you saw, like the 4 is really made from just 2 balloons. And then kind of, and then in the final, when I go through and I'm making everything ready, and the final thing I'll go through and I'll trim my ends. But I don't have scissors on me at the moment. So there we go. This is my Fun and Funky. Got to kind of adjust it a little bit to make it stay now. My Fun and Funky spiral topiary centerpiece. Again, this is Sandy from Balloon Utopia, Market with Balloons. Once I stepped away and I looked at it, I changed my mind. I think it looks better with 6. So we have 3 1/60s twisted in there to make this Fun and Funky spiral topiary centerpiece. And there you go.